and this is your BMB coronavirus report for Sunday, April 26th, and today is the beginning of the 7th week that we have missed since we began following the stay-at-home order. In Albany yesterday, it was announced that New Yorkers would soon be able to be tested for the virus at their local pharmacy. At first, these tests would be reserved for essential workers as the state ramps up testing capacity from 20,000 tests a day to 40,000 tests a day. The governor was optimistic that this is another step toward readying New York to come off of pause.
As we continue to develop our testing capacity and the labs are coming up to scale, the collection sites are opening, the more testing we have, the more we will open eligibility. Hopefully one day we get to the point where anybody who wants a test can walk in and get a test, right? That was the dream.
Closer to home, 2015 Mepham graduate Tyler Davis got the phone call of his life yesterday when the Jacksonville Jaguars general manager Dave Caldwell called to tell him that he was going to be in the team's 6th-round draft pick in the NFL. Congratulations, Tyler, and in addition to ESPN and Fox Sports, you can expect a phone call from BMB's Rocco Law to set up an interview for a midweek update. In case you missed it, here's Rocco's profile of Tyler from last month.
The sports world has been a major victim of the COVID-19 pandemic as dire circumstances has forced the country to shut down virtually all athletic competition. In the month of March, there has been no March Madness, no Major League Baseball opening day, and the screeching halt of major sports leagues for the first time in more than a century. The sports world may look barren, but there still remains one game in town, and right now, that sport is king. The game? The NFL, with its free agency in full swing and its coveted draft just around the corner at the end of next month. For one local prospect, the coronavirus is getting in the way for a dream he's worked a lifetime for.
These aren't ideal circumstances by any means, but you just control the controllables and do the best that you can with the circumstances that are going on. I have everything that I need at home to be able to train and get better every day, so I just take it day by day and just do what I need to do here.
The 2015 Mepham graduate enters the 2020 NFL Draft as a highly regarded tight end prospect as a redshirt senior from Power 5 conference member Georgia Tech.
Tyler was one of the best leaders and teammates that I've ever been around. He had an unbelievable passion for Mepham football and for being a great teammate and for being a leader.
Davis came out of high school a 6'4", 3-star quarterback. His talents were at the time considered one of the greatest in Long Island's history, having elite mobile speed and pocket passing abilities. Graduating a semester early in December of 2014, the second-team All-Long Island quarterback took his talents to the Division I Yukon Huskies, playing in the American Athletic Conference until he transferred as a redshirt senior to the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech.
The best memory for me would be this past season. We were playing Miami, and one of my best friends that I played at UConn with for 4 years was coaching at Miami, and I was going to get to play him while I was still playing and he was coaching at Miami. So it was that week we just talked a lot of trash to each other, and it was fun to be able to see him on the field before the game. And then once the game got going, we kind of were going at it. We could see each other on the sidelines as the game was going on, and it was one of the craziest games I've played in college.
Tyler Davis looks to become a select few from Mepham who have gone on to play in the pros. However, like many Mepham athletes who know this old rival all too well, he still says he'd like another shot at Garden City.
I played Garden City my junior year in the playoffs. We were the 7th seed, they were the 2 seed. We had a big lead going into halftime, and we kind of let it slip away as the fourth quarter came around, and that's one of the biggest regrets that I have in high school is not finishing that game. So that game is a big one that I wish I could have back.
Amazing job and congrats again to Tyler. And seriously, Rocco is probably calling you right now. Now let's check in with our BMB reporters to find out what is going on in their neighborhoods.
From Mulberry Road, I'm Casey Fahrer. Now, we're very far into the quarantine for the coronavirus. It's getting harder and harder to figure out what to do in terms of keep busy. But now the country seems to be wanting to reopen. A lot of people have been trying to go outside, trying to go to the beach, or just trying to go to the stores and whatever, but there's still cases coming out, so it's harder for people to really be able to go out in public and not suffer consequences from it. As I know, New York State now requires you to wear a face mask in public, which I learned from going to Bagel Cafe. From BMB, I'm Casey Fahrer.
Hi, I'm Ruby Mattis. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around the fact that we're already approaching, the 7th week of the shutdown due to coronavirus. I mean, kind of feels like it's been, like 20 million years. Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it feels like it's been a pretty long time, since we've been able to, go to school or go to a restaurant or just hang out with a friend. And now you go outside your house and you just see a whole bunch of people wearing masks, covered up from head to toe. Before we know it, people will just be walking around, like those ghosts on Halloween, just covered in sheets, just you can't even see their bodies, because people are freaking out. What can you say? I mean, soon I know the governor's going to be announcing if we'll be returning to school or not. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we'll be able to return. I really miss going to school, and I'm sure I'm not alone with this opinion, But what can you do? We just gotta do what's best for our health, and the world at this point. So, what can you say? So, from BMB, I'm Ruby Mattis. Stay safe, everyone.
I'm Rocco Law, reporting from Hart Avenue of day 41 of the coronavirus shutdown. We are now about to enter week 7 of this pandemic that looks to have no end. Repetition seems like all we have done for the past 7 weeks. Do our work during the week, and then Sunday night hits, and it's back to the drawing board once again. Some governors across the country have already begun reopening and easing their way back into daily life. Their decisions have drawn plenty of attention and backlash from many American citizens and politicians. For the rest of the New York school year, their moment of truth will come this week, as Governor Cuomo will decide if the fate of the rest of the school year. If things begin to turn south, Cuomo will be ending numerous events like prom and graduation that many have been looking forward to. With the high school sports season done for the year, many are hoping that there may still be some chance for some last memories with their friends and teachers. From Hart Avenue, for BMB, I'm Rocco Law.
Thanks, guys. So that will do it for another episode of the BMB Daily Report. Be sure to subscribe to the BMB YouTube page to get the latest on all that is going on around the district during this difficult time. To the members of our community and of our family who are struggling today, know that you are not alone. And for BMB, I'm Haley Hepworth.